A merger of Iran and Iraq would create an energy superpower, a formidable force in the global energy landscape. Their combined oil reserves would be the world's largest, surpassing even those of Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. Their natural gas reserves would also be immense, ranking among the top globally, providing a significant boost to their energy portfolio. This would give the new nation significant leverage in the global energy market, allowing it to influence energy prices and policies worldwide. OPEC would have a new heavyweight, potentially shifting the balance of power within the organization. Energy prices could be influenced significantly, affecting economies around the globe. This new entity could control production levels to manipulate prices, ensuring maximum profitability and strategic advantage. It could also use its energy exports as a political tool, leveraging its resources to gain favorable terms in international negotiations. This would give it considerable geopolitical clout, especially as the world transitions to renewable energy, making it a key player in the global energy transition. The dependence on fossil fuels would make this entity crucial for many countries, ensuring a steady demand for its resources. However, this reliance on oil and gas could also be a vulnerability, exposing the nation to market volatility and economic instability. Price fluctuations in the global market would directly impact their economy, making it susceptible to external shocks. The global shift towards renewables could also diminish their long-term strategic importance as countries seek cleaner and more sustainable energy sources. This makes economic diversification crucial for long-term stability, reducing dependence on a single sector and spreading risk across multiple industries. This new nation would need to invest heavily in alternative energy sources such as wind, solar, and hydroelectric power to ensure a sustainable future. It would also need to develop other sectors like manufacturing and technology, fostering innovation and creating new economic opportunities. This would require significant investment and economic reforms, including improving infrastructure, education, and regulatory frameworks. It would also necessitate a shift from a resource-based economy to a knowledge-based one, emphasizing research, development, and human capital. The merger of Iran and Iraq presents a unique opportunity for large-scale infrastructure development. Combining resources could lead to the creation of a modern and integrated transportation network. This would include high-speed railways, modern highways, and upgraded port facilities. These developments could facilitate trade, attract foreign investment, and boost economic growth. Improved infrastructure would also be crucial for diversifying the economy. Efficient transportation networks could facilitate the growth of non-oil sectors. This includes manufacturing, agriculture, tourism, and technology. This diversification is essential to mitigate the risks associated with oil price volatility. However, financing such ambitious infrastructure projects would be a major challenge. International investors might hesitate due to the region's political instability. This could necessitate seeking partnerships with countries like China, which has a history of investing in large-scale infrastructure projects. Furthermore, diversification efforts would require significant economic reforms. Bureaucracy, corruption, and a lack of transparency would need to be addressed. Creating a business-friendly environment and attracting foreign investment would be crucial for success. The merger would create a large and diverse workforce. Iran boasts a young and growing population with a strong educational base, particularly in engineering and science. Iraq, on the other hand, has a large pool of skilled and unskilled labor. Combining these workforces could lead to significant synergies. Iran's technical expertise could be leveraged to rebuild Iraq's war-torn infrastructure. This would create employment opportunities and boost economic activity. Meanwhile, Iraq's labor force could be trained and integrated into Iran's more developed industrial sectors. This exchange of skills and knowledge would be mutually beneficial. However, integrating two distinct work cultures would not be without challenges. Differences in language, customs, and work ethics would need to be addressed. Creating a harmonious and productive work environment would require careful planning and cultural sensitivity. Furthermore, addressing unemployment, particularly among young people, would be crucial. Investing in education and vocational training programs would be essential to equip the workforce with the skills needed for a diversified economy. Section 4. Navigating sanctions, partnerships with China and Russia. International sanctions have long plagued both Iran and Iraq, creating significant economic challenges and stifling growth. These sanctions have hindered economic growth and limited access to international markets, making it difficult for businesses to thrive and for trade to flourish. A merger between Iran and Iraq would not automatically remove these sanctions, as they are deeply entrenched in international politics. However, it could provide an opportunity to renegotiate with the West from a position of greater leverage, potentially easing some of the economic pressures. The new nation's vast energy reserves, including significant oil and gas deposits, would make it a highly desirable partner for energy-hungry countries like China and Russia. Both China and Russia have shown a willingness to defy Western sanctions and engage with Iran, seeing it as a strategic partner in the region. A merger could strengthen these partnerships and provide an alternative economic bloc, offering new avenues for trade and investment. China, with its ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, is actively seeking investment opportunities in the region, aiming to expand its influence and secure critical resources. It could provide the necessary capital for infrastructure development and energy projects, helping to modernize the region's economy and improve living standards. Russia, a major energy producer itself, could collaborate on energy exploration and marketing, leveraging its expertise and resources to mutual benefit. However, relying heavily on China and Russia could create new dependencies, potentially limiting the new nation's ability to act independently on the global stage. It is crucial for the new nation to maintain its strategic autonomy and avoid becoming overly reliant on any single power, ensuring a balanced approach to international relations. Balancing its relationships with the West, China and Russia would be a delicate balancing act, requiring careful diplomacy and strategic foresight to navigate the complex geopolitical landscape. Section 5. Financial tightrope, currency and inflation concerns. Merging the financial systems of Iran and Iraq would be a complex and challenging undertaking. Both countries have faced economic instability, currency fluctuations and high inflation. Creating a stable and unified financial system would be crucial for economic growth and investor confidence. One of the first challenges would be establishing a new currency. This would require careful consideration of exchange rates, monetary policy and foreign exchange reserves. Managing inflation and maintaining currency stability would be paramount to avoid economic turmoil. Furthermore, both countries have a history of government mismanagement and corruption within their financial institutions. Addressing these issues through transparency, accountability, and regulatory reforms would be essential for building a robust and trustworthy financial system. Attracting foreign investment would be crucial for economic development. However, the investors would be wary of a volatile currency and a history of financial mismanagement. Building a stable and transparent financial system would be essential for gaining the trust of international markets. Section 6. Trade routes and regional impact, a new trade paradigm. In this section, we will explore the transformative potential of a merger that could significantly alter the landscape of trade in the Middle East. A merger would redraw the map of trade routes in the Middle East, creating new pathways for commerce and connectivity. The new nation would control a strategic corridor connecting Asia to Europe, facilitating the movement of goods and services across continents. This includes access to the Persian Gulf, the Strait of Hormuz, and the Arabian Sea, which are critical choke points in global maritime trade. This would give it significant influence over global trade flows, potentially reshaping the economic landscape on a global scale. The combined economic power of Iran and Iraq would also reshape regional trade dynamics, creating new opportunities and challenges for neighboring countries. It could become a hub for manufacturing, trade and logistics, attracting businesses and industries from around the world. This would benefit neighboring countries and enhance regional integration, fostering economic cooperation and development. However, it could also create competition and tensions, particularly with Saudi Arabia, which has its own strategic interests in the region. The new nation's strategic location could attract significant foreign investment as countries and companies seek to capitalize on its advantageous position. Countries seeking to access European and Asian markets would see the value in investing in infrastructure and logistics within this new trade corridor. leading to the development of modern transportation networks and facilities. This could lead to economic growth and job creation, providing new opportunities for the local population and boosting the overall economy. However, maximizing the benefits of this strategic location would require political stability and security, as investors and businesses need a safe and predictable environment to operate in. Regional conflicts, terrorism, and geopolitical tensions could disrupt trade flows and deter investment, posing significant risk to the success of this new trade paradigm. Ensuring stability would be crucial for realizing the full economic potential of this trade corridor. Diplomatic efforts, peace-building initiatives, and regional cooperation would be essential in creating a stable and prosperous environment for trade and investment.